So Yusuke moved back and feeds his spirit energy to his hand just for Shinobu to grab his hand and say, "You're tired now, just go to sleep."
I be with the robbers, the shooters, the scammers, I be with finesses, I be with the robbers, the shooters, the scammers, I be with finesses, I be with the robbers, the shooters, the scammer, finesses, they robbing, they scamming, finessing, I be with the robbers, the shooters, the scammer, finessing, they robbing, they scamming, finessing.
Oh! Alright y'all, so the scene first starts off as Yusuke and Sensui on their respective sides. Sensui got this little smirk right here cause he know he's that dog. So he started race baiting Yusuke. Lame man, nigga, you just sorry as a bitch. You pull no hoes, you get no money, your haircut look funny, and my nigga, you just a dummy. I will destroy humanity and you're not gonna do shit. Yusuke flash stepped and started speed blitzing to Sensui like he was that one cop from the Cloudy of Chance of Meatballs. He was about to throw a hook, but Sensui was about to do his signature kick. Yusuke flash stepped again cause he ain't falling for that same trick again. Then he snuck this man Sensui with a right hook. He had this man Sensui flying backwards and he had to land with aura because he ain't going out like that. Yusuke charged Sensui again, but he blocked his punch. Then Yusuke started hitting a barrage, but he was just getting parried left and right. Yusuke continues to attack, but Sensui was just bobbing and weaving and still deflecting his punches. Sensui hit this necessary backflip. Mind you, the keyword is necessary because Spider-Man and Leon be hitting the most unnecessary backflips of all time. But yeah, he hit this backflip, jumped off the wall, pump faked his kick, but Yusuke's reaction time and kicked in and blocked his kick. But secretly, Sensui used his other leg to kick Yusuke right in his face. So while Sensui was running his mouth, he explained that the first punch Yusuke thrown, he faked it. He had Yusuke mad, so Yusuke jumped over him like a level 100 dumbass, ran towards Sensui, flashed up to punch the ground and snuck Sensui with a crazy barrage. Yusuke really had this man looking like he was getting straight teeth. He threw his final attack and Sensui started flying back and fell in the water. So in the background, Kuwabara was celebrating and Yusuke was talking mad crap just for Sensui to come back up underwater and boom kicked his spirit ball. Yusuke was weaving until he started getting hit by Sensui's attack. Sensui snuck up on Yusuke, gave him a left hook and boomed his ass with a kick to the jaw, then hit him with a Kazuya kick. If you ever see a nigga hit any move like Kazuya, he is not the one to play with. Them niggas will put you in a Popeye 6-piece combo with a dry ass biscuit. So now it looked like Yusuke was done for, but Yusuke really popped out the smoke and even the shadow was shocked when he got back up. This man started aura farming, then started explaining, saying Yusuke has no chance because they have two completely large gaps between the spirit power. He spammed the same move again, but Yusuke couldn't handle it the second time. So he spammed the same exact move again, but Yusuke said that don't work. So he rushed him head on and started throwing another barrage like since we haven't seen that same exact move twice already. Yusuke jumped and swam in the water, so he can be unpredictable. And I'm really thinking, since we had a point of killing humanity, cause what made Yusuke do this? You gained nothing out of it. Or so we thought, cause while Yusuke was rushing Sensui thought it would be the same old move again, until Yusuke ripped his shirt to wrap it around Sensui's arm, hit him in the gut, then slammed him on the ground. Yusuke started hitting his signature barrage towards Sensui's face, but Sensui gave him that one anime side eye when either like the main character or the side character be going crazy on the villain, and when the moment the enemy be doing that one side eye, you already know they finna get straight BTA. Sensui's eyes started glowing white, then we see Yusuke get shot in the stomach because Sensui transformed his hand into a gun. You know what's something wrong with a villain when you see their face getting played 3 different times in the darkness. Sensui started acting weird, so instead of him being all nonchalant, he is now mad and started going crazy on Yusuke. So in the different realm, I generally forgot the dude's name, but do you remember earlier when I said Sensui hit Yusuke with a Kazuya kick? And if you ever see a guy hit any of those moves like Kazuya, he's not the one to play around with. Well, later we find out this man Sensui has different personalities like YNW Melly, and his second personality is named Kazuya. My goat Yusuke, I'ma respectfully tell you this, my nigga, you're cooked. Kazuya started stomping Yusuke in his wound, really gave this man the IRL what's the shape of Italy and kicked the shit out of his face. He continues to tweak out and start giving how King Von used to pull up on his ops, just straight bullets to their body. Kazuya picked up Yusuke's head, then started saying questionable things like, "Now come to daddy." Gave him front shots and said, "Too bad, I gotta bust it." Sensui was a good villain until Kazuya kicked in and started saying straight bullshit. Mind you, Yusuke is a minor too. Put this man Kazuya on EDP watch. Don't let this man be around with any minor. Yusuke got really lucky because Kawema pulled up. If Kawema was seconds late, Yusuke would have gotten head tapped. So while Kazuya and Kawema was chatting it up, Yusuke charged up his spirit gun just for him to get kicked and completely missed. Later we found out that Sensui has 6 other personalities. YNW Millie really got competition right now. And you know it's serious when Kawema takes off his pacifier. With this power, he can easily trap S-class villains. So Koema was about to attack Sensui, but Yusuke elbowed Koema's attack because my nigga Yusuke wants to finish the fight with Sensui. But before that, Yusuke socked Koema in the face, then got back to fighting. Yusuke hit Sensui in the gut, and now Sensui swapped personalities, and now this is Shinobu. Right here, this is the real version of Sensui. He walked up to Yusuke for a handshake, but he ain't falling for that. So he tried to punch Shinobu, but he grabbed his wrist and stomped on his side. Then he had the audacity to still give Yusuke a handshake. Me personally, son, I ain't going out like that. So was Yusuke, but Shinobu weaved that shit with his eyes closed, then just flashed up out of nowhere. Shinobu started tweaking out and released all of his aura in the vicinity. This aura is called the sacred energy and is the highest power a person can have. He fused his energy to his hands and shot Yusuke, but Yusuke doesn't give up. He rushed Shinobu with barrages, but this man is not moving a single inch. So Yusuke moved back and fused his spirit energy to his hand just for Shinobu to grab his hand and say, "You're tired now, just go to sleep." Even though Yusuke's arm is broken, he started talking all smart like his only move isn't the barrage moveset. The atmosphere is being destroyed again because Shinobu has to flex his power level. Somehow Shinobu took Koenma's pacifier, but Koenma had him right where he wanted. So his spirit broke through Shinobu's aura and Koenma had him in a trap. No 1 AM by the way. Koenma was asking Shinobu to give up. So Shinobu grabbed the pacifier, then escaped the trap. So now after getting out that trap, Yusuke and Shinobu get into a showdown, then start scrapping again. Yusuke hit Shinobu in the gut. Had man's flying back, Crody, flashed up and hit his signature barrage. But this generally looked like Shinobu was having a kink out of this. Yusuke punched Shinobu, but he weaved it. Then had this guy falling now. Shinobu went up in the sky, kicked Yusuke, go punched him twice, give him a right hook and an uppercut, and at this moment, there is no chance for Yusuke to win until Kuwabara unlocked his full potential, but it was too late.
Shut up, bro, shut up.
Yusuke got packed up. Kuwabara tried to hear Yusuke's heartbeat, but Yusuke is dead. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Kuwabara, Kurama, and Hihei is really W mans. They're not gonna let their homeboy die and do nothing about it. They was really about to jump Shinobu, but this nigga popped his ult, the sacred armor. Hihei wasn't doing shit against him. Little man got kicked. Kuwabara swing, but Shinobu weaved it, and Kurama is now in the tornado. Hihei tried to sneak it, but his sword gently did not do nothing. That armor really said light work, no reaction. Bro, I'm telling you, they couldn't do nothing. They were all getting whooped. We are now back where Koenma was at. King Emma called the special defense force to exterminate Yusuke because secretly Yusuke had an inner demon in him from his family's past generations. But Yusuke starts glowing and Pooh, his inner spirit, started protecting him from these blasts. And after all of that, my nigga Yusuke came back to life and is now ready to go to the demon world. He pulls up to the demon world and now he's ready to get his last squabble in with Sensui. So now everyone knows that Yusuke unlocked his inner demon. Yusuke and Sensui was finna have their final showdown. They start flying in class. Them niggas were really hitting a Dragon Ball punch for punch specialty. Sensui punched Yusuke and Yusuke used his spirit gun, but Sensui dodged his attack. If that shot hit Sensui, he would have been fries, buddy, because that shot literally broke the side of his armor. Sensui started charging up and swapped his armor to straight Balenciaga. Sensui snuck Yusuke and gave him a 2-piece combo. They start clashing again, then start going combo for combo. And bro, these demons are trying to third party and immediately got evaporated. Bro, I'm telling you, these niggas are really boxing out here. Here, Messi starts getting whooped. They both fall back and Yusuke wants to relocate to a taller mountain. When they got there, they already destroying the mountain and cause a massive, get it? Massive low taper. I'm a grown man, by the way. But they cause a massive tornado and Sensui kick the shit out of Urameshi. Yusuke starts feeling something strange and is now getting flashbacks. And my nigga Yusuke started evolving to his demon form. He walks up closer to Sensui with a vicious look in his eye. Bro, look how tough Yusuke's demon form look. Not gonna lie, in my opinion, Yusuke has the best transformation look of all time. We can really go debate for debate like Charlie Kirk gang. This nigga Sensui is smiling, but in the inside he knows he's gonna catch a mean beating. Yusuke starts forming in lightning for a cooler scenery. This nigga is aura farming to the max. Jumped up in the air and socked Sensui in the jaw. Had this man on roller skates on his face. Speed blitz right in front of him and boom kicked him. Running at full speed and repeatedly start stomping bro out. Picked him up by his collar and start rearranging his guts. Kicked him mid-air. Threw him around like he was in the Olympics. Grabbed his head and start repeatedly giving him some nasty headbutts. He finally successfully hit Sensui with his signature barrage. Then went in for a heavy attack. Had Sensui in the chokehold, charged up his spirit gun, but mid-charging, Yusuke was wondering why he wasn't in control of his body, but it was too late. He released his spirit gun. Yusuke told Sensui to move out the way. Cause not gonna lie, bro, this nigga Yusuke is actually sorry. Without his great ancestor rising, nigga, they would have been got packed up. And while the spirit gun was going towards Sensui, my nigga Sensui got boomed. And that spirit gonna at least put Sensui 500 yards back. But yeah, this nigga Yusuke was really a bitch for him. He didn't want this nigga to die, but to be honest, Sensui had to go. This man was a threat to society. But yeah, the whole crew pulled up, and then the random nigga, I don't remember his name, he told them that Sensui was gonna die anyway because my nigga Sensui had a terminal illness. Sensui gave out his final speech, and that was the end of Yusuke versus Sensui. But alright, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching the video. I might start making more anime content because the last time I talked about an anime was literally a year ago. Yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And that's being said, your boy MS Go Crazy is out.
Come home, no, keep me waiting. Can't live alone, I'm slowly fading. No, I cannot live without you. Stop saying I do, 'cause that's not true. You and me.